This is it, the final episode of the Intuitive Eating Back to Basics series. Goodness me, hasn't time flown, eh? Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? We have looked at each of the 10 principles of intuitive eating, and now hopefully it makes a bit more sense to you. Hopefully you understand them a little better, you know how they fit in with you and your life, you can see how they feel and how they're intended to be taken on board. I do want to finish though with just a quick episode that will help you to bring it all together, give you some final tips, some final words of wisdom. So, first off, you do not have to do all the principles in order. You don't have to start at principle 1, wait until you finish that, and then move on to the next one. It's not a step-by-step system, okay? I do recommend focusing on principle 1 first. Reject the diet mentality. This is really, really important because without putting the goal of weight loss and dieting aside, you can't be an intuitive eater. So just take the time to understand that principle, get your head around it, and just park the dieting. Just set it aside, all right? As for the rest of them, they'll just come over time. Some days you'll understand a bit more about your hunger, maybe. Another day you might be focusing on your movement. Maybe one day you might spend some time thinking about body respect. And then another day it's something that you have absolutely no headspace to think about. Absolutely fine. Bit by bit, you'll start to understand them more. They'll slot into place for you. You'll see how they work together and complement each other too. But equally, you don't have to have got them all in equal measures. So you might really, really resonate with one of the principles and another one, you just don't get it yet. And that's fine. It's absolutely fine. It will all come when it's meant to. Have some patience and some compassion for yourself. Remember, you have been dieting for a very, very long time. These are hardwired thoughts that you now have in your brain. These are hardwired beliefs that you have, and you cannot just flick a switch and they're gone. It doesn't work like that. So if you're having a wobbly day where you're really struggling to find the intuitive eater in you, that's okay. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some understanding. Know that there will be other days where you feel like you can take on the world, and those days will increase in number the more practice you become at it, okay? Get some support. I do not just say this to sell my services, all right? I say it because it's really great to have support around you. It will be so helpful as you are making these changes in your life, in your eating habits, in the way you think about yourself. And as the thoughts and the feelings come up, to have somebody to work through with it. Get some people around you that celebrate every small win with you, but also people who will support you in your low moments. My membership really is a really awesome place to do that. What a lovely bunch of women there are in there. We will celebrate you. We will cheer you on. We will support you. We will laugh together. We will cry together. It's a really, really lovely place to be. So I would really recommend that you take a look at that. Or let me help you with some personal coaching. It's there for a reason, all right? Sometimes this stuff is just too big to try and understand and work through alone. I know how you feel. I understand what you've gone through, what you are going through, what you will go through. I totally get it. Or simply join the Facebook group. Just come join the Facebook group, start there. Whatever suits you best, I'm here to help you. All the links are in the show notes, so go have a look. You might need to revisit this series again. You can't possibly take it all in one hit and have it all sit there and, be this easily accessible information that you can just dive into. As time goes on, you might forget bits. You might need a bit of a refresher, or you might be well practiced at it and every now and again think, do you know what? I just need to bring myself back. I just need to bring myself back to the basics of it. So bookmark this series. If you are getting it on YouTube, save the playlist. If you are listening in your podcast app, save the episodes. Whenever you need it, just pull up the episodes and have a little listen. That is why I made them all bite-sized, so that you can just have a quick listen every now and again. Also, please do reach out. I love hearing from you, and I would really love to hear what you think about this series and if it's helped you at all. I haven't done a series like this to date, so let me know if it's been useful. And it will help me factor in things that will help you in the future. And finally, remember how awesome you are. You are a wonderful human being. You are loved, you are valued, and the world is lucky to have you in it. And I need you to remember that.